Hello everyone. I would like to share with you a video recording myself while I am reading an article I wrote in December 17, 2025, close to Christmas, and it's called Legacy Protection and No Tribute Clause, Personalized Legacy Protection Document Instructions for Post-Death Management of Digital and Public Presence. The purpose is, this document establishes a clear and forcible expression of intent to deny and prohibit any form of public tribute, profiling, or commemorative content following the death of the undersigned or a named loved one, particularly across television, social media, digital platform, press, and public events. It expresses my explicit wishes to deny or prevent the creation, continuation, or transformation of any tribute profiles, memorial accounts, fan pages, or public commemorations on social media, television, or other media platforms, particularly addressing unauthorized profiles that already exist without my permission. This includes any active online profiles created by others that upload content, for example, videos, photos about my life, decline, or death, which you have not authorized and do not wish to continue in any form, such as converting to a tribute or fan account after my death. Scope of prohibition. The following actions are expressly not authorized: television segments, documentaries, interviews, or on-air tributes, social media posts, stories, reels, hashtags, memorial pages, or algorithmic highlights. Memorial pages, algorithm highlights, yeah, sure, I already read it. Press articles, obituaries beyond legally required notices, or commemorative editorials. Public ceremonies, dedications, awards, or named events. Use of name, image, likeness, voice, private correspondence, or biographical details. And like you can see, I'm touching here after my video all about I'm talking about this statement. And the second part of the document starts with subject: legacy protection document, instructions for post-death management of digital and public presence. Written in December 17, 2025, like I told you before. The first section, Section 1, Appointment of Digital Executor. Hi, Giuseppe Buonconsiglio, actually living in Palazzo San Gervasio, Pizzetta, Italy. Via Nino Bixio, 14, born in Melfi, Pizzetta, in March 19, 1993. Appoint Interpol, Europol, FBI, CIA, and EDRI as my digital executors, or include this role in my general executors' duties. These persons shall have full authority to access, manage, control, modify, delete, and dispose of all my digital assets and accounts upon my death. Additionally, my digital executor is authorized to take immediate pre- and post-death actions against any unauthorized profiles or accounts created by third parties without my consent. Section 2. Definition of digital assets and unauthorized profiles. Digital assets include, but are not limited to, my own social media accounts, for example, Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, email accounts, online storage, such as Google Drive, iCloud, OneDrive, or Mega, websites, blogs, domain names, or online profiles under my control, digital photos, videos, music, and other media files, any online accounts or data stored on devices such as computers, phones, or tablets. This authority extends to obtaining passwords, credentials, and engaging assistance, IT professionals, or legal counsel as needed. Furthermore, I explicitly address and deny authorization for any unauthorized profiles created by others, defined as any online accounts, pages, or profiles, such as fan accounts, tribute sites, that use my name, likeness, image, voice, or personal information without my express written permission. Profiles that upload or share content about my life, health decline, daily activities, videos, photos, and impending death, which I have not authorized and which violate my privacy. Second part page is any such profiles that may transform into tribute or memorial accounts post-death, even if they claim to be formalized or legalized by the creators. I declare that no such unauthorized profiles have my allowance or consent to exist, operate, or continue. For example, at the time of drafting this document, December 17, 2025, there exists at least one active unauthorized profile on the web, excluding the current one which I'm writing from, legally authorized and only and last one activated by me, that uploads daily content about my declining life until my death is declared. This profile is not authorized by me, and I am unable to view or interact with it due to restrictions of my own digital profiles, such as blocks or locks preventing access. I do not authorize its continuation in any form, including as a tribute or fan account the day after my death or at any time thereafter. Section 3. Specific instructions for social media and online profiles, including unauthorized ones. To protect my legacy, privacy, and dignity, I explicitly deny permission for any form of tribute profile, memorial account, posthumous commemoration, or continuation of unauthorized profiles on social media or online platforms. My digital executor is directed to immediately request the permanent deletion of all my own social media accounts and online profiles upon confirmation of my death. Do not request or allow memorialization features. For example, Facebook's memorialized accounts, where friends can post tributes. Contact each platform directly using their DSS user policies. For example, provide death certificate as required by Facebook, Instagram, or X Twitter. Delete or remove any existing user-generated tributes, posts, or pages about me if possible, and report unauthorized memorial pages for removal. Prohibit the creation or maintenance of any fan page, tribute sites, or AI-generated representations of me, such as deepfakes or holograms. Specifically, target and seek removal of any unauthorized profiles, including the ones currently active that upload content about my life decline. Report them to platforms as impersonation, privacy violation, unauthorized use of likeness, or harassment. If platforms refuse pursue legal action, such as invoking post-mortem privacy rights, rights of publicity, for example, in states like, for example, California or New York, or intellectual property claims. If an authorized profile converts to a tribute or fan account post-death, as I anticipated, my digital executor shall treat it as an extension of the unauthorized activity and demand its shutdown, included by sending cease and desist letters to General for Privacy Laws. Monitor for and act against any new unauthorized profiles that emerge post-death using tools like reverse image searches or monitoring services to identify misuse of my likeness. If any platform or third party refuses deletion or removal, my digital executor should seek legal remedies to enforce my wishes, emphasizing that no authorization was ever granted and that such profiles exploit my personal information without consent. Section 4. Instructions for television and traditional media tributes. I wish to deny all forms of public tributes, memorials, or profiles on television, radio, print media, or other broadcast platforms, streams, including any that reference or incorporate content from unauthorized online profiles. While I acknowledge that public media may have freedom of speech, protection of my wishes may not be fully enforceable. My executor is directed to publicly state my preference for no tributes via a press release or family statement upon my death, explicitly mentioning my denial of authorization for any existing unauthorized profiles or their content. Send cease and desist letters to any media outlets planning or airing unauthorized tributes, citing my expressed wishes, lack of consent for unauthorized profiles, and any applicable post-mortem publicity or privacy laws. Refuse all requests for interviews, photos, or materials that could lead to tribute segments, and prohibit sharing of content from unauthorized profiles. Include provisions to limit the commercial use of my name, likeness, voice, or image for a specific necessary for 10 years post-death, unless explicitly approved in this document. This extends to barring the use of any and derived from unauthorized profiles. Section 5. General privacy and legacy protections. My executor shall prioritize my privacy and dignity, avoiding any actions that commodify or exploit my death or personal life, no sales of personal data or memorabilia on, and no tolerance for unauthorized profile profiting from my story. I reaffirm that no authorization has been or will be given for the existing unauthorized profile or any similar ones. My lack of allowance means that they should be treated as illegitimate from inception. If conflicts arise, such as family members or third parties wanting to maintain tributes or unauthorized accounts, my wishes in this document take precedence. This document should be reviewed and updated periodically, especially if new platforms, technologies, or unauthorized profiles emerge. My digital executor is encouraged to act pre-death, if possible, with my guidance to report and remove existing unauthorized profiles. execution and witnesses with my signature dated in December 17, 2025. And I believe the document is finished. Yeah, it's finished. I want only read this note below my signature. My executor shall have the power to access, modify, delete, control, and transfer my digital assets as defined herein, including actions against unauthorized profiles. It is my express wish that all social media accounts be deleted without memorialization, no public tributes be permitted on any media platforms, and any unauthorized profiles existing or future be reported and removed as they lack of my authorization and violate my privacy. It's finished. Bye bye.